So the next day, we heard about this girl who was disabled and can't walk. Lotus Blossom, that was her name, cum laude, but translated into English as Lotus Blossom. We go to a slum, a city slum, with Dr. Bear, who's the orthopedic surgeon. And we stop the van and there's this big landfill dump. And we go through the alley and we go to this little hut built out of thatch and mud, and then we go inside and there's this girl on the floor laying on her stomach on a mat. This is a small hut, so like our feet are about 2 feet away from her face. And she looks at our feet and then she kind of bends her head and she's looking up at us. And so Dr. Bear examines Lotus Blossom. She has very little muscle tone in her legs. And he looks at me and says, she'd be perfect for the wheelchair. You know, she'll not walk again. So he actually picks her up and puts her in this chair and sets her down very gently. And this girl just sort of breaks open with this huge smile. You know, I thought she was going to break her face. The smile was just went from ear to ear, and she was just so happy. And she only had use of one hand. The other hand was very limp, so she'd move one wheel and then the other wheel, and she'd go little by little, and she could move it forward, and she's getting more and more excited. And then the kids from the neighborhood looking in, they see what happens, and somebody told them to get the stones out of the way, so they're all clearing all the stones out of the way from the path to the house and take Lotus out for her first ride. And she's like, wow, I've never seen this before. It was like blinding light for her. She's looking around and all the neighbors are looking at her and all the little kids in the neighborhood are looking at her. The whole family sort of became alive. And her mother's behind, tears running down her face. And for once in her life, everybody's proud of her, proud of this girl who was a disabled living creature on the floor. And it was just an amazing event.
என் பேர் குமுதவள்ளி. இங்கிலீஷில் வந்து லோட்டஸ் பிளாசம். நீங்கள் இருக்கீங்கல்ல, 16 வயசு வரைக்கும் நடக்க முடியாதுங்க. அப்புறம் 17லேருந்து நடக்கிறேன்.
Well, you've kept this nice. Keep it.
கொஞ்சம் குச்சமாக தான் இருந்தது. சந்தோஷமாக தான் இருந்தது. நானே ஜபம் பண்ணிட்டு வலிக்கும் போது ஜபம் பண்ணுவேன் சேரில் உட்காந்து. அப்புறம் என்ன அறியாமே நானே அப்படியே சேரை பிடிச்சி யாரும் இருக்க மாட்டாங்க வீட்டில்.
அது ரொம்ப சப்போர்ட்டாக இருந்தது மாதிரி. அதுக்கு
யாரும் இருக்க மாட்டாங்க. இப்போ அம்மா வேலைக்கு போயிடுவாங்க, நான் மட்டும் தான் இருப்பேன். எனக்கு பாத்ரூம்ல அந்த சேரை வச்சு தான் அப்படியே எழுது தாங்கி வயிற்றை போட்டு தாங்கி நிற்பேன்.
Fast forward, we have a non-profit, we have free wheelchair mission, and there's a volunteer, and he said, I want to go to India, I'm pretty good with a camera. I said, I'd love to get an update on Lotus Blossom. So they take him to the same alley. He sets up his tripod, and a mom was pushing Lotus Blossom in the wheelchair down towards my friend, and he's filming all this, and then all of a sudden the wheelchair stops. Mom stops pushing it. And Lotus stands up, and then she starts walking. That's pretty amazing. And Jeff says, "Now get Lotus Blossom. Enough of this fooling around. I want to see Lotus Blossom." Because we told her, we showed him pictures and everything else, and I had this diagnosis. Well, she decided she was going to walk.
அந்த வீல் சேரு உக்காந்துட்டு இருக்கும்போது அது வல்லமாக பிடிச்சி என்ன பண்ண அப்படியே தாங்கி அப்படியே அந்த சேரை பிடிச்சிக்கிட்டே நின்று இருந்தேன். அப்படியே சந்தோஷமா இருந்துச்சு.
Wow. She was kind of a poster child for us, and I think that was God's thinking, because he realized that our skulls are thick, and it was going to take something really important and really totally impressive, outrageously impressive, to get us on target. But then when you come back and you see there's a lot of stories like Lotus Blossom.